I'll just take you up closer and give you a bit of a side-on view of the bar. You saw Chris just put another wedge in there to hold the slab up off the bar. We're nearing the end of this just over 2 metre log now, redwood log. Pretty thick bark on this one too. We've got Pete who's come in to the other side of the log. He's putting a wedge in that side as well. Go into a perfect position to see it come out of the log. Got our timer here as well. Peterson's Clip-on Slabber in action on the WPS. Here we go. And she's through. 5:20. 5 minutes and 20 seconds. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm holding the camera, so I can't go and help anyone lift a slab.
I'll get it. Yeah.
Let's come and have a look over here. Ooh, juicy. Looking good. Can you picture that as your dining room table or bar? Be a pretty great home bar. That was wicked, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it took?
I'd be guessing 4 to 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 20 seconds?
Wow.
Pretty good.
I'm getting older.
So how much do you think that slab would, I mean obviously there's a bit of bark in there, but it's a redwood slab, how much do you think it'd be worth?
Oh, you're probably looking around $250 to $300 for that one.
Yeah, so would you, is that dry? Would you dry that first or?
That's as it is.
As it is, yeah.
People would come into my yard and say, well, I'll come and see you in 6 months when it's still there and offer you less, but I just tell them, well, in 6 months it's going to be worth more.
That's right. Dry now. Yes, that's right. So dry, would that double the price? Or
it wouldn't necessarily double the price. No. It can increase the value because I mean you've got it sitting in your yard. It's sitting there, storage space. And
that's right.
So,
yeah. But you know, a couple of hundred, $250 for 5 minutes, 20 work. That is not bad going.
It's an okay hourly rate.
Well, it's all right. You'll buy a few coffees.
Well, yeah, the wife's happy with it.
So we saw you when you were cutting, you were pulling back a bit every now and then. So that's what you were mentioning before.
I can actually feel it when it just like when the chain chokes up a little bit with just that thick bark. And wood. So I just back off, give it a chance to clear. And until you're cutting. I mean, the beauty about doing slabs like this is that you don't rush it. You take your time because it is worth so much money.
That's right. You know? Yeah.
It's probably double the price of if it was cut into dimensional lumber.
Yes.
So take your time, do things like that.
So we're going to be cutting another slab off this log with the DWS.
Yep.
Do you find it's easier to push the DWS through it?
Much easier.
Much easier.
Yeah. The difference being is because the chain speed is up higher.
Oh right, yeah.
With this unit here, I'm governed by what my blade speed is.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So in this case here, this one here, the 10-inch model, is our slowest cutting for the dedicated, or for the slabber, sorry.
Yeah.
Because the blade itself only runs at approximately 1900 RPM.
Okay.
Now, that unit over there, I'm running it all through a lathe shaft to speed it up. That's running at around 6,500 RPM.
Oh, giddy up. Okay.
So,
yeah. So that's easy.
Huge difference.
Huge difference.
It's a little bit blunt. It's going to be doing a wider cut.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea of what it's like.
Yeah.
And a lot less effort on my part because the chain does all the work, the motor does all the work.
That's right. Well, it's going to be very interesting to watch. I'll let you get set up for that one. So Chris is going to roll the WPF back to this end of the tracks, and then we're going to get on with it and cut a slab with the DWS. So as mentioned before, we haven't actually timed these two versus each other for a little while, so it's going to be interesting to see what we end up with. The Clip-on Slabber was 5 minutes 20 and it cut the redwood slab just on the top of that stack there. It's just over 2 meters long, about 650 wide, and the next slab, DWS, is on a bit of a back foot because the next slab is obviously going to be wider. We're down further in the log, but as Chris mentioned, with the RPM, more power behind that bar, we should see it motor through. So Maurice is going to time this one for us as well. We'll start from that end again and show you from the Okay, yeah, it's faster. Let's see if we can get it under 2 minutes. Oh yes, awesome. 1 minute and 58 seconds. So that is showing you what a purpose-built dedicated wide slabber is going to do for you. Yep, 1 minute 58, chaps. Pretty good.
Half the time.
Half the time. Too easy.
Yeah, it's actually a lot less effort needed when using that as well. Something I do mention to people though is that if you're doing a lot of slabs like this, make gravity your best friend.
Yes.
Set the tracks up and the logs on a hill. Purposely chuck them up 6-8 inches and just let it feed itself and you're not having to push it. I'm actually going uphill a little bit here.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how we had it set up. Yeah.
Set it up, you've got the dedicated wide slabber and you're only doing slab.
Yes.
Set it up so that gravity does the work for you.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Yeah. Oh no, that's awesome. That is definitely, the proof is in the pudding with that.
Really nice.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
So yeah, for those that have questioned the speed difference, that's it.
Yep, so 5 minutes 20 on the WPF with the clip-on slabber and 1 minute 58 with the DWS. So absolutely perfect.